So even though the sector's really large and it obviously covers a lot of technologies, there are going to be a lot of technology-specific problems. Are there any issues which you're seeing at the moment which cut across all areas of clean tech?
Yeah, so I guess from a more strategic point of view, we're seeing lots of companies taking advantage of the green channel, the UK IPO and other patent offices that have similar provisions to make sure they're getting their protection as fast as possible, which then has other implications, particularly in the UK, to do with patent box tax relief and being able to make use of that relief as quickly as possible. But from the technology side of things, the big one at the minute is AI, and this is common across a range of different technologies, different areas. So we're seeing AI being used to discover new materials for particular purposes. So that might be replacements for lithium-ion battery technology. It might be encapsulants for perovskite solar cells. So one of the things that's always been a challenge to overcome with perovskites is stability, long-term stability. They've always been very highly efficient, but how do you make them last across a full 20-year life cycle? And a lot of work over the last sort of 10 years or so has been focused on how do you make them stable. So the use of AI to develop new materials for sealing these devices in a way that still allows them to work efficiently is one hot topic at the minute. Yeah. But we're seeing AI being implemented across the full range, the full gamut of technologies in the clean technology space, be it power management or energy distribution management, solar tracking for solar farms, that kind of thing. Obviously that has implications because you've got companies that traditionally haven't focused on computing or AI in particular, and they're now having to get that expertise in, they're having to adjust, and it's there are particular questions that arise when you're faced with, how do we protect innovation in this space? It's not something we're used to. So of course, and this is something that you'll be familiar with, being Mr. AI.
Dr. AI.
Sorry, yes, of course, Dr. AI. This must be something that you're seeing with your clients all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. And clean tech isn't alone in having kind of these mandates from above that AI is coming and we need to integrate in some way. There's benefits there. We're seeing that across the range of technologies. But I think one of the things which is really particular and good for clean tech and clean tech companies is that in the use of AI, there's some practical end benefit. There's some kind of optimization. You're improving energy distribution. You're coming up with an improved design of something. And so you're able to tie it to an often tangible end goal, a tangible end result, tangible end benefit. And that's the kind of thing that patent offices, when they're examining this and they see AI, if it's just left as a use with no real benefit, they'll look at it, particularly in Europe and the UK, they'll look at it and they'll say, well, this is just administrative. There's nothing kind of clever or using their term technical going on here. But one of the great benefits in clean tech is that you can tie it to that real world benefit, which can really help you get that patent application across the line. So for those kind of professional IP professionals who handle a portfolio of technologies within the clean tech space, what do you think is the main thing, or perhaps the main things, that they need to consider when approaching pursuing patents in this area?
I think it's a very good question, and it differs. As we've talked about, it's a very diverse area, and individual areas within that will have different needs. But one of the key things, just to draw on our discussion about AI, is to actually make sure that when you're at the stage of preparing that application, you've got enough data, you've got enough information in there to back it up. You've not just said, what's the great thing about your invention? We use AI. It's we use AI and we use it in this way using this data, and specifically doing that gives us this technical benefit.